Hey everyone, this is Evan Cuomo here with Cedar One Realty. Thank you for coming back to Coffee with Cuomo this month. This month we're going to go further on real estate investing. Like last month I talked about the BRRRR method. This month I'm going to talk about house hacking, which is my second favorite technique to do. House hacking is essentially utilizing an FHA loan into buying 2 to 4 units, so multi-unit, okay? And you only need 3.5% down. So the only catch of this is you have to live in one of these units for a year before you can refinance into a conventional loan. Some banks, community banks and a bunch of other banks will allow 6 months before you can refinance, but most banks are about a year. So in saying this, a lot of investors, they'll find these 4-unit places and they'll live in one of the units, rent out the other 3 units, and use that gross income to pay off all their expenses with the place. The mortgage or the principal, the interest, the taxes, home insurance, vacancies, repairs, maintenance, and they'll try to make that gross income in the buy process. They'll work the numbers out to where it all works out, but they'll make that gross income, pay off all these expenses to essentially let them live for free, if not even make money while you're living there, which is insane. So we'll do an example. I think it's easier to learn with examples. So for an example, say we have a $150,000 4-unit complex, okay? And those are very common to find around this area. That's a decent bit per unit. You can find those very easily in this area. So $150,000 fourplex, we'll say 4% interest from the bank and over a 30-year term, which is normal. 3.5% down. We'll do $1,500 a month in home insurance, $1,500 a month in property taxes. It's just an average, just generalities. So that comes out to $950 a month. Okay, so, and then we'll add $150 extra for repairs, maintenance, vacancies, etc. But so that comes out to $1,100 total is your total cost of this place. So you're living in one of the units, and now you have 3 other units that you need to rent out. So we'll say an average, just general, you rent out each unit for $500 a month, and they pay utilities. So with 3 units, that makes your gross income $1,500 a month. Now your expenses are $1,100, and your gross income is $1,500. So that gives you a cash flow of $400 a month, and you're even living there. So you have no expenses, and you're making $400 a month. You can use that for car payment, car insurance, student loans, groceries, whatever you want. You can use it for a Roth IRA, for a retirement account, to help max it out. You could use it for whatever. So, and the reason people do this is you only need $5,000 down on this $150,000 4-unit, okay? And with $400 a month cash flow, you're getting, you're making your money back in 1 year. So this creates infinite ROI, infinite cash-on-cash return, appreciation, more some than the others, depending on where you're at. You live for free, if not make money while you're living. You're building equity, and you're producing cash flow. So just like the BRRRR method, you're hitting all these main points that all investors want to do, except even with this, you're living there and making money while you live. You can use it to pay off other expenses. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll do it for a year, they'll move out, refinance it into a conventional loan, and then they'll rent the unit that they lived out, and they'll get $500 a month from that. Now your cash flow is $900, and then they'll do it again for the FHA loan. They'll go find a 4-unit place, live in one, rent the other 3 out. It's a very easy, simple way to build up units in your portfolio with less money out of pocket. It's great for new investors due to you don't need much capital. It'll help you learn the rehab process, the repairs, being a landlord. Since you're living right on the property, you'll get that tenant relationship. So I posted my blog below on the link. Make sure you watch the YouTube video in the blog. The guy that I posted, he goes well in depth and can teach you a lot more than I just did. But reach out if you have any questions, or shoot me a message. Send me 4 units that you like. We'll go over numbers. We'll see if all the numbers work out. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to next month. Thanks.